welcome back to my welcome back to my kitchen. Today on Inside My Mind, I am going to walk you through a recipe that I only make once a year. So put on your chef's hat and come along and let's start cooking. Okay, today for dinner, my staff member and I made linguine alla and now I know that's a hard name to say, but it's basically a spaghetti dish, but due to dietary restrictions, I had to change it up. But let's get into it. For this recipe, you will need spaghetti or linguine noodles. The next thing you will need is a Black Forest ham. The next thing you will need is milk, cream, and flour. Next, you will need garlic, peppers, and mushrooms. If you don't want to do fresh mushrooms, you can also do mushroom soup. The next ingredient you will need is carrots and celery. Okay, now that I listed all my ingredients, that you will need, let's get cooking. The first thing what I did this morning was cooked my Black sweet and salty. For the sweetness, I took pineapple, and for the saltiness, I took soy sauce. But if you want to do a different recipe for your ham, that's okay too. The then because of the time constraint, I used an instant pot to cook the ham. Now, typically, I would cook the ham the night before, and then I would make the linguine, feed it up to. Then, after the ham is nice and cooked, I took it out of the instant pot and chopped it up into cubes. Set that aside. And now, in a separate bowl or pan, whatever you decide to use, you're going to want to combine the carrots, celery, mushrooms, and some spices. For mine, I did salt, pepper, paprika, fresh garlic, normal garlic would work too, but since I needed the garlic for another meal, I decided to do fresh garlic instead. I will put the video on pause because speaking of the food, I smell that. Mary, can you check the food? Okay. Now that I know for sure that my phone isn't burning, let's continue. After the veggies are chopped up, oh yeah, and I forgot to mention you will also need a pepper and um um uh, the smaller you cut up the vegetables, the faster they will cook. Now, one key thing I forgot to mention is that I pre-cooked everything halfway. The reason why I did that is because you don't want the sorry, I'm getting too stipulated myself. The reason why I did that is because after everything is in the pan, I stick it back in the oven to cook just a little bit more. Once everything's chopped to how you like it, go ahead and toss all the veggies into the bowl, into a pot or a pan, and saute them so they're about halfway cooked. Once they're halfway, you're going to remove the veggies from the heat and start the sauce. Now for the sauce, you will need the cream and milk. Now, it took me some time to perfect this white sauce. I will say Asian, German, and in English, so that you will know what I'm talking about. The white sauce is called Smart Flood. I know that's a difficult name to say, but hey, German is would be difficult. So, after you for the white sauce, you will need the following. You will need the cream, the milk, the I did salt, pepper, a little bit of paprika, and a little bit of garlic powder if you don't do not real garlic. The greens are perfect, and whatever seasoning you will think to whatever seasoning fits your desire. Now, where I constantly was messing up is the following. In the beginning of making the this cream gravy was just not waiting enough flour dissolves. But after you add about what I did 1 cup of milk, but you might want to add 2, but you're gonna want to add the same amount of cream. But before you do that, bring the milk to a boil. And then once that's to a boil, then you add the cream. Then you're going to put that aside and make the spaghetti. After the spaghetti is cooked, you're going to start assembling it. Now, for mine, I put the, oh yeah, you add the veggies into the sauce so that no, yeah, don't do that. Then you're going to start assembling it. You're going to want to do one layer of spaghetti, one layer of cream sauce, one layer of meat, and one layer of vegetables. Keep repeating that process until you're done. Now to finish it off, I did a layer of breadcrumbs on the bottom. Now I did this because I did a layer of breadcrumbs on the top. Now I did this because my brother has restrictions. Now, once that's done, put your oven to 370 or 350. Once it beeps, pop it in the oven for about an hour. And there you have it. You just accomplished the greeny other end. Let me know in the comment section how it turned out for you. I am going to check my supper and hopefully it will be done so I can finally taste the finished product. Enjoy! And thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow where you'll never know what's gonna happen next. As always, keep on smiling. Bye!